Schedule a Zoom with me at GCExperts.com/Zoom. There it is.
How you doing? I'm glad you reached out to me. I've been thinking about you guys.
Well, it's Roberto.
You can call me Robert, it's fine.
Robert's fine. Okay. Hi, Robert. My name's Sean. Nice to meet you.
I've already met you multiple times. Remember, I signed up with you guys about 2003.
My apologies. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. How
Yeah,
can I?
I'm actually a returning customer. I haven't had a chance to get anything done. I did a couple small contracts, but the bigger contracts needed bonds and I couldn't get a bond. That's why I didn't bother you guys.
Couldn't get a bond. Okay.
Yeah, it was hard for me to get a bond because the requirements for bonds are for the bigger jobs. The requirements for bonds are very, very complicated. So, uh,
When you
I
say
couldn't get
complicated, let me ask you a question. You don't have to give me the exact number, but is your
Mhm.
credit score above?
Audit for
Were you
bonding.
working with my bond agent or somebody else?
Oh, I never knew you had a bond agent.
I've got a guy. You need to write this down right now. This is the
I'm writing it
most.
down.
His name is Scott Waring, but his email address is Scott, SCOTT, at PW, like Papa Whiskey, bonds, BONDS.com. The guy writes all my clients.
Construction company in Chicago.
Okay.
So I just refocused on my local business. I'm a licensed GC and licensed demo, mason, HVAC, and roofer here in Illinois.
Robert,
So,
are you where you can email right now?
yep.
Send an email right while
Yes, I
we're
am.
talking?
Yep.
Okay, hold
I'll
on.
do an email right now.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, let me tell this thing to be expecting it.
Do you want me to email Scott?
No,
Oh,
you're going to hear me talking, but I'm not talking to you.
okay.
You're going to get an email in a minute from a guy named Robert. I want you to give him full access to you for the next 30 days. You're going to help him get a federal contract. Okay, I want you to send an email to admin, ADMIN, at GCExperts.ai. That's GCExperts.ai.
Okay.
I created the world's leading edge AI for federal government construction. He's got my entire knowledge, every email I've ever sent, every phone call I've ever recorded, every Zoom. He's got the full 3-day workshop.
What would you like me to say in the email?
Help me get a federal contract. Just start there.
Okay. All right.
Let me see what he wrote. Got it. Robert gets full access for 30 days. It might come in as Roberto with an O at the end. But either way, help him.
Yeah, no, I went ahead and made it Robert at XRB Construction as my email.
Okay,
So yeah,
great.
I kept it simple. All my sales staff is just their first name at XRB Construction. I've been around, and Sean, just so you have a little bit of history about me, I haven't had a chance to tell you my history, but I'm a retired U.S. Marine, and I am a certified advanced corps I was with DoD. I got my advanced corps certificate with DoD, and I was also a federal PPM with the VA. And I have tons and tons of government contractors can't get a bond. That was it.
No problem. This guy's got full access to everything. Did you send the email to admin at GCExperts.ai?
I just got a response.
What did it say?
Thank you for reaching out. I can see that you have an impressive construction company with excellent credentials, your multi-state license, unlimited roofing qualification. Yeah, it knows who I am. HVAC masonry. Yeah, it knows. when I'd love to provide you with comprehensive guidance. Okay.
Email that thing back and forth. If you run into any problems, write down my personal cell phone number.
Yes, sir. Is
I
it but by the way, Sean is Sean, right?
correct.
Okay. I'm in Chicago. Got a lot of Italian, I mean a lot of Irish guys here, and they're all Sean Shawan. So it's like a lot of it, a lot of
Yep. But here's what's going to happen if you text me on that line. I'm going to write you back and I'm going to tell you to contact me on Telegram. Everything I do in Telegram with my
That's fine.
clients.
I'm with Telegram.
Okay. My username on Telegram is at Seanwright, Seanreit. Don't even,
Rereit.
yep, Seanreit.
Okay.
Reach out to me on Telegram. Don't even use my cell phone because I operate all my clients out of Telegram. Okay. But you're not going to need me. That admin at GCExperts.ai is the world's greatest resource for federal government construction. Okay.
Am I allowed to add an admin to it?
What do you mean add an admin?
I have an assistant that helps me, like actual human being that she helps me with my contracting.
Then copy her on an
Okay.
email to admin and say, anytime an email comes in from me or her, I want you to CC both of us on the return.
Okay. Thank you. You're a godsend because I was worried. I spoke to your wife. She's the one that helped me get my SDVOSB.
Okay.
So yeah. So I mean, I was
Now I remember who you are. Has it been
so.
within, hold on,
Mhm.
has it been within 1 year since you were boots on the ground on the GBD thing?
Yeah, I filed the Miller's Act. I did file the Miller's Act. I'm very very well versed with everything, but
Look,
the
listen to me.
mhm.
Email everything you have. Tell admin that you want to create a database for the GBD Miller Act claim. Feed him everything you've got on that and ask him for his opinion.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm going to tell him to do that. Robert has probably already emailed you, and I think you responded. I want you to set up a separate claim database for him. It's going to be a Miller Act claim. Anything he feeds you related to this Miller Act claim, I want it in its own database for Robert. Okay, make that happen now.
I'm excited. Thank
This,
you.
by the way, I call him admin.
Mhm.
Admin is actively putting together a $300,000 claim to the federal government right now for one of my clients. He's
That's
perfect.
awesome.
I'm telling you, this thing is, and it writes in the style of my dad and I because I fed it so much information between
Mhm.
the two of us.
Yeah, because you guys have like 40 years experience, right?
It's got everything.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
In fact, send Robert an email uh, and start tracking everything, every email you send to him, every email he sends to you, and make sure it's all in, not only in the client database, but also in the claim database that you're creating for Robert. I want him in both places, but send him another email saying, I'm here to help with your Miller Act claim. We're going to help you, Robert.
Thank you. Thank you. Really been stressed out. It's
Robert,
all good.
I'm going to take some burden off of that right now. You start interacting with those emails. We're going to make some shit happen.
I'll do it today. It's gonna get done today. I'm gonna sit at my computer all day.
Okay.
Do you mind if I schedule another call with you, like next week to
No
follow
problem.
up?
No problem.
All
Okay.
right, sir. Thank you.
I can tell right now he's doing shit. It's popping up on my phone. I I built the world's greatest AI for this. Okay. It's a one trick pony, but it's a great trick. Okay. Now, the other thing is, I want you to write this email address down. BidTrakker, but we spell it with two Ks. So it's BidTrakker. BidTrakker at
Wait,
BidTrack
TRE?
BidTrakker.
Yeah. Hey,
BidTrakker.
.com.
But the email address is BidTrakker at BidTrakker.com. I built two AIs. Okay. One of them, admin, that's the guy that's going to help you do all the cool shit. BidTrakker at BidTrakker.com has all the solicitations, all the access to anything you need to bid a job. If you give him enough information, he'll fill out the forms for you.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Let me tell this thing. I want you to contact the BidTrakker agent on the BidTrakker server and give Robert full access for 30 days to the BidTrakker system. And then have BidTrakker at BidTrakker.com email Robert saying, thank you for being a customer all these years. You have full access to everything we have to offer. Have BidTrakker send that email from BidTrakker at BidTrakker.com right now. I'm telling you, I built the world's greatest system. Anything else, Robert? How
No,
can I
sir.
make your life better today?
You already have. You already have, man. I feel a lot better. And I do enjoy speaking to you. I didn't come back to you because I felt like I was already screwed up. So
Fuck that shit. We're going to correct everything.
thank you, sir. Thank you. I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate your help.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Thank you. I'll touch base with you next week. I'm going to get on everything today. I'm literally going to sit at my computer all day.
Okay, let's make sure you got the BidTrakker email.
Let's see. I'll check right now. Stand by.
Wait a second. The number one priority today. We're going to make this shit happen.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, any problems, contact me on Telegram. I'll get it corrected. Bear with me. You know, this is AI and it's newly developed. And so if you run into any problems at all, tell me on Telegram and I'll get it corrected within minutes.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
I just pinged you on Telegram so you can have me at the top.
Stand by. Got you. I haven't put my contacts in yet today, so I have to use this stupid little thing.
I understand, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I
You bet.
appreciate your time.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Have a good day, Robert.